The stream is about to start. Grab your favorite drink. Sit back and relax. You're chilling with Hex Asians. With your host, Crypto Vince, Uncle Kevin Hex, and middle class working man.
Hex Asians? Nice.
Konnichiwa! Konnichiwa! Emotional damage! Give me sushi!
Namaste Hexagents. Good morning everyone to whoever is listening from the US, and good evening for those from the other side of the globe. Yes, I am feeling a bit of the Monday blues while I wait for other people to join the chat. Please let me know in the comments what you guys are drinking. Tonight I'm just having some Starbucks in my reusable plastic Starbucks cup, because I care for the environment. See who are there in chat. I see Hex on air, and he is just checking me in for a minute. Good to see you here. I Yeah, I wanted to keep up this charade, but yeah, people know me too well. Like, yeah, this is clickbait. I hope those who have been listening to the Hex Agents, have said this a multiple amount of number of times. Yes, I did own a Ledger wallet in 2019, and it stopped working after I used it 6 times. I'm not saying months or anything, but 6 times after using 6 times, the the buttons on it stopped working, and I swore by it that never to use Ledger again. And we have been promoting Trezor on this channel ever for a long time. So sorry for the clickbait. Sorry for the people who have lost money in the ledger hack. I don't think many people were affected, but still, yeah. Like I said, now I am a crypto influencer. I do it all for the clicks. But the other thing regarding the ledger hack, now this is my speculation completely, but it sounds a lot like an inside job, and maybe in the future things may come out, it may be, but I don't know. Like, after the previous hack on their database, I don't know why people are still supporting ledger. I guess referral money, maybe a few influencers, but please don't use ledger. uh, Go for Trezor, or I'm trying to change my opinion regarding hardware wallets as a whole. Yes, they are recommended if you're having invested or holding on to more than 2 weeks of your salary, then you should be using a hardware wallet for connecting to your computer anyways. But for small amounts, uh, it's okay to not use hardware wallets. Just having your computer safe from hacks should be enough. But then again, that itself, and it's not that difficult, like having a separate PC or even your mobile uh, free from viruses, etc., isn't that difficult. So all in all, I even, but I'm trying. Maybe I should use this opportunity, like just declare that all my crypto is lost in the hack, so that I don't have to pay any taxes, or book my losses for the year of 2023. Something I should really think about. And that could also be one of the reasons for the ledger hack, and just the ledger company trying to get away with uh, tax benefit, tax fraud. Again, we don't know for sure, but pure speculation. Other than that, the past week has been more or less nothing important. Yeah, for me, yeah, I've been enjoying the Christmas atmosphere. Last night, I was visiting a couple of, what Christmas decoration or light shows in the Philippines. So I was kind of tired out. I was like, I woke up at 12 p.m. this afternoon after traveling a lot. Um, so I missed out on Crypto King's message, but I don't want to share private conversations anyways. So the other thing I wanted to see is the, yes, my favorite hex chart. Like I always like to share this. It's more of let's see if this works. Yep. So this is the daily Uniswap V2 chart with Heikenhashi candles and Bollinger Bands. Since our last stream, the price has been kind of in the same range, which is good. The MACD has crossed over, but again, like the previous one, we could this could be a fake out, but this time it does show a more bullish trend. We have seen the price try to get above the midline of the Bollinger Bands. It has happened 1, 2, so maybe third. I don't want to like these two are. So I don't want to calculate them as separate. So twice, thrice. So maybe third times, or the fourth time, maybe the charm. Let's see. So I'm not completely bullish until the crossover has happened, but still, like I mentioned, if you are a staker or a liquidity provider on Hex, then sideways action is good for your portfolio. Uh, so I'm pretty happy with what is going on with the Hex price right now. Yeah, like what else do we have? Hey guys, can you hear me? Please type F in chat if you are able to hear me. Otherwise, maybe I'm just talking to myself. I'm okay with that. It's more of a monologue. Um, like most of the podcasts, I treat this as a I treat this as a therapy session for myself. Feels good to be uh, putting out your ideas into the world. Which, by the way, I do see. Like, you know, if you like, I have been using this chart since forever, but I saw the hexologist use a similar chart, uh, which means like yeah, these kind of words or putting out ideas in the world kind of spreads slowly. Yeah, so again, I consider myself a thought leader. So please, so being a Tintop is saying being a hex miner on Ethereum is hard. $235 to end a 2 year miner craziness. Yes, and I completely agree. And like in the past couple of days, I was like hoping to and not end stake, but I have some liquidity on the Ethereum chain, which I wanted to transfer on to the Pulse chain. So, if everybody, if any, I hope everybody is aware that the. Wait a minute, let me bring it up. It's more. The bridge for Pulse chain is kind of it doesn't have a oh shit, I can't bring it. The pulse ramp or pulse ramp bridge uh, is now free. Means that means there are no bridging charges, just the normal Ethereum gas fees that you do have to pay, which is kind of high. I hope they come back down in a couple of days, but yeah, when there is price volatility, the gas prices go crazy, which is good if you are a holder. It, in the sense, yeah, more Ethereum is getting burned. But anyways, ye- Johnny, I hope yes, yes, for sure. This is clickbait. Like I like I do see. I hope the thumbnail itself should have been kind of an indicator. Like, if a guy loses all his life saving in a crypto hack, would he be in a condition to be live streaming about it, or would he be just like so? Yeah, thank. Yes, it like I learned my lesson about hardware wallets a long time ago. So yeah. The other thing about crypto security in general is you are more likely to be hacked in a phishing scam on the through social engineering rather than your wallets getting hacked in general. So just not clicking random links, uh, helps. Plus verifying whom you are kind of sending money to, or is another thing. We had a, because just last week we had Davin from the Hex Guild. We like another member from the Hex Guild, the Inviting Freedom as a project going on in, I forget again, was it Nigeria or Tunisia? But uh, what was I saying? Yeah, so she had put up uh, what you call um, donation link, and some scammer created a fake profile to message Davin, and he got away with yeah, $25, maybe a small amount, but still it's not a small amount, so what I'm saying, please don't get fished by some. Uh, Hey, nice to see you, Frank. Hey, Hexicans, how's everyone doing? Sorry, I was neglecting the media. It's a good thing you have been neglecting the media here. Yes, working hard to survive. I get it. Like, yeah, the economy in general is in shit. I hope everything changes next year. But and thank you for your kind encouragement. I hope all is fine. We can stream someday, like the good old days. Yeah, I hope so too. Too, but I don't think it is ever going to happen. Like, i- if you are interested in streaming someday, whenever you want, go like message me. We will have it on this channel. But I don't really see the other members joining us anytime soon. Uh, yeah, alles gut is, I think it's German. All is well. Yeah. Sorry for the clickbait, but anyways, I was saying, yeah, don't get fished, don't get hacked. You you simple thing, just like I said, just buy your hex, stake it, write down the seed phrases on a piece of paper, uh, and delete all your or wipe your computer clean, format it uh, with disk defragmentation, etc., and just make sure that your paper is somewhere or seed words are kept somewhere safe. I don't think it is that difficult to do. You and there is also something known as air gapping your computer. That is, oh, we have someone joining us. I don't know. His username is Asperger's with a. I think that's Marcavelli. Let's add him. Hello, good morning. Who are you?
Good morning, D-Raj. How's it going?
All is well. All is well. Uh, how, how is your Asperger's treating you?
It is overwhelming at times, but as smooth as it can be.
So, do you have any advice for our viewers who may have suffered a lot, uh, who how to deal with Asperger's, or those who were hacked in the ledger?
The treasure stuff.
Yeah.
Don't get a treasure. Don't listen to Papa Boner.
Yeah, yeah. Look, I still like recommend. treasure over ledger, um, or rather it's more open source, so slightly like there is always going to be a vulnerability. you ca- so for an average user who is investing, I still support using a hardware wallet, but the hardware wallet won't protect you from getting faced or sending money to some place where you are likely to use it. Anyways, so do you have any specific topics you want to cover?
I
Hey,
was wondering if
wait a
any,
minute. What happened?
you hid me. I thought you were ashamed of my Asperger's.
No, no. Sorry. Like, yeah. So,
I was wondering
so
if anyone has used the limit orders on Pulse Chain. I think it's like Omnis. Have you heard of Omnis or something?
yeah. I Yes, I did kind of do a demo of it on the last live stream. So it's technically safe, like it's been audited, but I haven't tried it, mainly because I wanted to shift some USDC from Ethereum to Pulse chain, but the Ethereum gas prices are crazy. I was hoping every week, the gas prices come down on the day of the Sabbath, but this week I think there was some NFT launch going on or something. They didn't. So I haven't tried Omnis yet, but it's good. I still don't know whether it does provide better price instead of just buying it on like I didn't see, because using uh, like limit order has its ups and downs. Like you may end up paying more because your limit order was there before the price crash. Plus there is, of course, like smaller orders don't go through because yeah, they may not be profitable for the bot. Then there is again, you are price signaling when you are putting out a limit order, so people may see your limit order and act against it. So I still have to.
Is there a way to see limit orders that are placed?
I am not aware of it right now, but I'm sure for developers there, the at least for the developers of Omnis, there would be.
Well, hopefully those
Uh,
smarty pants aren't trading against you. Hopefully they got something better to do with their time other than
because
develop a product to use against you.
like aren't there already like protocols that are doing that on Pulse chain? Like there were a couple of large amount of liquidations going on Pulse chain. I don't want to even name the
Me neither. I took those
so,
motherfuckers.
so yeah, like those who know that yeah, there have been liquidations. Like I'd have been like talking about it since a long time. Like when will people learn? You do, yeah. The whole narrative. Uh, Never sell. You can borrow against your pulse chain. Yeah, never sell. Just get liquidated is
Yeah,
what you're trying to do. Crazy stuff, man. Like I
yeah.
I don't know how people like fall
I never
for
sold,
it.
but I liquidated all of my assets.
fuck, man. So yeah, so for pulse chain limit orders, do it if you want to. Yes, I think if you are going to for if you want to market signal, then yeah, like put your money where your mouth is. Yeah, you should be doing that. Limit
but
orders. I
but use
I
a hot wallet, or use not using wallet if you're
yes.
gonna
You
omnis.
see, I like to segregate wallets into three types. One is cold storage. That means, yeah, you are never going to touch it. It's for your legacy. Like set it and forget it. Just come back to it and make sure it is safe.
Yeah,
Second
I just
one is, I would say, a trading wallet, which is for like day to. If you are going to trade, then you can use that, because you have to have a formidable amount of cash for trading. Like no, now formidable is a kind of an exaggerated term, but you need a specific amount, or make your trades profitable. You cannot be just trading a couple of dollars here and there. And the third category is what I call a hot wallet, where your assumption is that it's going to get hacked, where you don't keep more than $10 or $20 on that wallet. So yeah, for a trading account, I think like you should be having at least $100 for a pulse chain. For other accounts, it may be more. And if you have that much, yeah, there are other things. Yes, but your trading wallet should be separate from your cold wallet, and yeah, we should be having that. So I guess I covered your question. People are dropping off. Do you have anything, any other, like, I think I've already talked about most of the things.
I was
Yes,
won- I was wondering, do you have you ever done the Staker app? Have you used the Staker app?
uh, I use uh, Staker app for just looking at my stakes. I don't have a smart wallet. In Staker app, I haven't done any staking through Staker app, nor do I recommend it to anyone. And it's been a long time. Like, you see, here's the deal. Like, uh, pe- when you talk bad about influencers in the ecosystem, which people tend to block you, and even the words of wisdom are taken away. So you are losing your power of speech. So I tend not to speak against anything. I just ignore them or ghost them. And I have always talked about the problem with Staker app was highlighted during the launch of what's that other protocol, Hedron, icosahedron. Like people were trying to, like, it was crazy how to claim your Hedron via stake if you were staked to via Staker app. Now
Yeah,
it just highlighted the
I was able to
yeah
do that, and now I'm not able to do it somehow. It's weird.
yeah, and so that is a different issue. But if you that, so that issue got highlighted because of Hedron. But if like suppose ledger app, sorry, the staker app is taken off from of I mm, the Apple Store as well as the Google Store. How are going people going to be able to end their stakes? Uh, it's going to be very difficult, so I don't recommend it to anyone any longer. Plus, uh, I, anyways, I guess I answered your question. We, I haven't done any staking on Staker app. Anyone, I yeah, we had a lot of people doing it in the early days because it was kind of easy to do. And uh, here's my quote of the day: those who sacrifice security for convenience will have neither. Uh, I now this is my quote. Uh, so yeah, that's only native stakes and some HSIs. Yeah, even I did an HSI just to try it out, but most of the stake are native. Sticker yeah, there are a lot of problems with V2. I don't like, anyways. Those who want to use it, those who promoted it in expectations of referral fees, uh, I don't know. Like, I think we had a link for Staker app in the early days because it was good for advertising, like, oh, one click everything. But in hindsight, it's not a very safe thing to do. Just use, sadly, right as of now, I still have to use MetaMask. It is a shitty wallet itself, but kind of still safer than most, and the most user friendly if you are using hardware wallets or any other wallet via. So it's still kind of the safest, but to a certain degree, I would uh, I would wait for. I'm still kind of searching for better options. I did find a couple of alternatives for mobile wallets, but still, like, I'm not like convinced enough to promote them uh, openly. One of them being, there is a wallet called O3, and there is a wallet called a Clever with a K. Both of them, O3 supports pulse chain, like you have to add it through add it manually, but it works on most of the websites. And so does, I think, Clever Wallet. I haven't tried it with pulse chain. Uh, but again, you can use it as a hot wallet. Again, I use it to visit websites or check things, statistics on the go. I, anyways, like I said, I just had a coffee. I'm kind of caffeinated. I can go. Sorry if I am cutting you off or not allowing you to speak. But anyways, what do you have to say? What do you have
D
to
Raj is fired up this morning.
it's kind of actually seeing, just seeing this, like, my clickbait worked. Kind of, usually we have like 4 or 5 people joining. Now there are at least 7, so I'm kind of happy. um, like, yeah, it's good to have an audience. because in the past, like I was just listening to some podcast. I think it's called not even a podcast, like a commentary video, like uh, uh it's called podcast cringe. Like how YouTube is in general has been deteriorating. Like if you remember the old days, uh, like now YouTube is more or less a watered down version of uh, television. Like it's the same thing. All If you see your YouTube feed, most of the channels are either what you call advertised or have a paid advertisement um, going on via YouTube, or just have a sponsor which they put in. So yeah, I'm kind of fired up. Let me go back to chat. Like, yeah, I agree. Staker was good. Staker V1 was good for simplicity. The version two, version two, no, yeah. I think it's not just you. Like most people don't like the design, and the thing is, nobody asked for these changes. Again, uh, still like Sticker app is good to track your, you know now I even don't do that. I think Hex Scout is the one of the best website. You can log in via one of the uh, website, a mobile website, and just track your stakes there. Again, I am not there is no need to be doing it regularly. So but it's like watching paint dry. Sometimes it's good to do, but yeah. Any thoughts on Rabi or Oryx wallet? A good doctor's review. We need a good doctor's review for the wallet. I haven't tried it. Both of them. Again, I see both of the wallets have been kind of promoted by influencers who I feel have conflicts of interest. So I haven't tried out any of them, but I and so is the other wallet. Yeah, the IM wallet. It's also clunky. I I haven't tried any of them. If So I only use MetaMask on my PC. For my mobile, I use O3 wallet, which is kind of safe. I've been using it for a couple of years now for tracking stakes, etc. Even so, for mobile, I use that. It's kind of safe. It's easy to use. The only thing is it has its own kind of token, which I don't want to promote anymore. Rather, so yeah. So, look, tutorial videos. I I wish I could, man. I don't like doing these polished, tailor-made tutorial videos. I like things like this, rolling off the cuff. Yeah. If you want to, I will try and do that. But again, I'm not a crypto security expert, and I don't cosplay to be one. Like I I don't want to name the member. I think we named him already, but yeah, if you're working in the marketing department of a security firm, that doesn't make you a security expert in general. You are just a cosplay artist, I would say. Anyways, so again, for me, like what has been tried and tested, MetaMask works. I use that even for mobile. I don't think. Yeah, there are issues. I think there is an issue regarding your MetaMask tracking your wallet via an RPC. You have to. I don't think it's a big issue. Uh, as long as you're maintaining your pseudo anonymity, which also reminds me, you need to be, if you're like if you're using or rather transferring crypto from your whatever like crypto exchange or other service, you need to use anonymizer or a mixer to maintain your anonymity. So transfer your crypto from your exchange to a blank account, and from there to a different anonymous account, just for safety. Yeah, free speech says there are some issues recently with and ledger. Was kind of interesting to read about. Yeah, there are all, you see, i- yeah, there are always going to be issues with it, but the thing is, you have to admit that MetaMask is the leader of the pack, and still kind of safe. So unless you reply to one of the Twitter support group to that help with your MetaMask wallet.
Have
So
you have you been doing the different RPC thing? Because last time I tried it, it didn't work for me. I had to revert
uh,
back to the old RPC thing.
yeah, I was using it for a little while. Again, I yes, that is why I was kind of promoting O3 wallet. They run their own Ethereum node, so you could use that as your RPC. But yeah, I think MetaMask started blocking custom RPCs, or there was something in general. So I just said, "Fuck it! You want to track me? Track me." Yeah, MetaMask also snitches. Uh, and snitches get stitches. It's all on chain anyway, but will shut you off and report you to the government. Yes, then again, like if you have, are they going to report to the government? If you are
About
using,
the RPC?
yeah, they may via RPC. I think they, I don't still know whether your IP is disclosed. Uh, the IP address is disclosed. That may help track you, but uh, then again, like if you are using a proper cryptocurrency like Hex, like Pulse Chain, that don't have backdoors that can shut your crypto down, then it shouldn't really be a problem, even if they track your uh, wallet, just your wallet. If your location is being disclosed, then there are other issues. in general. Uh, but
For,
if you aren't like having millions or billions of dollars, that I don't think the government is going to come out after you for
he's talking about RPCs? Like changing your RPC can piss people off? Their
uh,
RPCs.
yeah, the thing is, some websites are optimized for the Infura or whatever RPC MetaMask uses by default. So if you're using a custom RPC, some websites stop working, which is why I had to revert back, and I don't want to go forward and back with that. So the Beetroot website, their RPC still works. You know, ideally, you should be running your own node and using that as an RPC. Otherwise, you are a second grade citizen in the crypto ecosystem, but that is not feasible for everyone. So, yeah, just like admit it as a given or a need, and yeah, it's really not that big of a risk. Something about infura type tracking IPs from memory. Yeah, I think we covered that already for the government. Yes, but if you're for the government, which government? The US government. If you're not a US citizen, then so like me, I'm not a US citizen, not living in the USA, so I am kind of okay with that. If you, and if you are saying in China, and they track you by more than just one way. They mostly they have what you call a digital clone of you. Your whole what all your digital activities are being tracked, or there is this
Yeah, they already know
ongoing.
what you're gonna have for. They have such a digital imprint of you already. With the AI, they already know what you're gonna have for dinner.
Yeah, they
They
know
can project the
everything.
future.
Like like again, this is like kind of one of my shower thoughts I was having. Like sometimes when it's like you are thinking something in your head, and that same suggestion comes up on your social media feed. Like the other day, I was thinking about uh, what was I thinking about? Buying a mouse, a gaming mouse to be exact, and I started getting. I hadn't typed it anywhere, but I was thinking about it because my mouse was kind of doing not working properly. Just so,
Well,
and I
if they
started getting. Yeah,
if they
sorry, go
can
ahead.
put thoughts into your mind, they can probably read them as well. Take them out
So
of your
yeah,
mind.
so that's the thing. Like how much control do they have? Like, was I getting those thoughts because they were implanted, or was those recommendation popping up because I was thinking of them? So it's kind of
Well, yeah, it's all AI. I don't know if they. It would be one thing to like re.
sorry. You are getting cut off, or am I getting cut off?
Sorry, I cut off. But
No,
I
sorry.
mean,
You were
they would have to like be constantly doing an MRI of your brain or something like a CAT scan to be able to read like what part of your brain is lighting up when you see different pictures.
so again, that's not exactly needed. Like, you know, some things like for they can predict some things through your actions as well, like your eye movements, uh, your breath rate, etc., etc. And we are all are giving away this information unknowingly. Okay, so we don't know the and it's like, how they use kind of generative fill in. If you haven't already tried it out, now Photoshop has this feature like generative fill, so you can change the background or erase things out of the background. So it makes educated guesses of what should be there instead of. So that's kind of what prediction is. So they don't have to actually read your brain waves via an MRI. They have enough data from MRI inputs, fMRI inputs, to predict through your actions what the next things can. So yeah, mind reading tech is going to be there. Plus now there are going to be uh, Apple headsets that you put on your head, and they will track, I don't know how many parameters from actions. And soon, yeah, we will have this matrix will be real, I guess. you know but I was rethinking about the Matrix movie as a whole. Just, yeah, it's an interesting concept, but it doesn't make sense. Mainly that, why would they be using humans to generate electricity? If generating electricity is the only goal, they could be using hamsters or any other living creature.
They're
Or
extracting they're extracting loosh.
what, but the other thing is, uh, maybe they are using the human brain as random number generators. That's all. Because that's the best thing I could think of. But anyways, my, you know Elon Musk's recent space, no, I didn't have the, what do you call, attention span to be listening to a 3 hour space. Plus, you know have you I listened to some of his uh, old spaces. Like, I have listened to them earlier, and if you haven't noticed, like me, he does gish gallop and kind of have a staccato speech, and a lot of and ums and ahs going on. But nobody points out to him that he's talking slow or having a lot of fillers. You see, that's the thing. Money makes the difference.
Well,
Nobody.
he's doing a
Yeah.
large amount of computing in his brain. He's got Asperger's, and it
No,
makes him have like a lot more
the,
thoughts and speculative
all,
ideas than other people.
that is all PR material. He does, like, he hasn't been diagnosed of Asperger. He may have actual Asperger syndrome, not not autism or as Asperger's. Shit. He hasn't been diagnosed officially. He does like if you there is this channel called Common Sense Skeptic, and they did is is Elon a psychopath, and they go through online checklist of what things, and he has definitely shown signs of being a sociopath.
Yeah.
All in all,
Have you heard what that stems from in his history?
I lot of things like, yeah, parental neglect, plus yeah, Amber, he was married to Amber Heard or was dating Amber Heard. Plus he is known to have multiple drug issues, ketamine, whatever, Ambien, etc. So
The same,
बड़े लोग, so yeah,
same stuff Matthew Perry was on, the ketamine stuff. Good excuse.
yeah,
Oh, he had previous addictions to ketamine, so he found
like,
wound up in a bathtub, and no one asked any difference.
yeah, yeah, like drugs are so kids stay off drugs, don't yeah. What uh, uh, even the where was I? Yeah, he mentioned cool new tech, Matri ahead of its time. Well, actually, it's they have basically taken the concept. If you really look at it, like they had taken the concept of the Brahma's dream, which is in some Vedic texts, and made it into cyber space kind of thing. So yeah, it definitely ahead of its time, but I haven't watched the sequels. Like I only saw the first Matrix movie. I haven't seen the other two. I did see the animated prequels to the um, Matrix movie, which are kind of interesting, but I don't even remember the exact plots of them. But
We're,
yeah, yeah,
we're gonna
it's
crack the matrix here today, bud.
yeah, yeah. Even the concept of living in a simulation and plugged in is still plausible. Yeah, it's like I said,
It's
if you are in a simulation, you may never know that you are in a simulation, being in a simulation. So yeah, it's all kind of what you call mental masturbation. Like, yeah, it's good thing to talk about or debate about when you have no other things to do, or just want to show off your intellect. Like who I who's the guy? Nick Bostrom. He likes to talk about it a lot. The simulation hypothesis. All empty words you cannot prove or blind sight. Yeah, I think he talked about. I think we went. They were kind of using the the Wi-Fi routers. Yeah, Wi-Fi routers. The reflection of uh, the waves from Wi-Fi to predict the kind of like echolocation. Even that concept was kind of there in some movie. Yeah, the Batman movie where Batman uses the cell phones to convert everything into a radar. Again, like, here's the deal, like, they most of it is kind of made up. If you're watching it on the internet, it's likely to be fake, like, so, or they might show a biased sample, like what we saw in the Google AI video, and they had to come up openly about it. Like, yeah, we lied. We were just trying to show what we were capable of, not what is actually awesome. 99% of it is hype.
What?
Amber Heard ITs. That's a good one. Hey, Red Mac, nice to see you. The Animatrix, yeah, yeah, those were the prequels. Uh, Not worth a watch if you have time, but yeah, again, like science fiction. I may have a copy on my channel with every section noted of that place. Y- Yeah, like, again, no, I would. Hey, I am a influencer myself. Like I said, I am a thought leader myself. I don't want to. There is a point when you stop listening to other people and talk yourself. So I am a creator. I don't copy. No blind site. What this was he spoke about.
Is he talking about that
Uh,
Sandra? Is he talking about that Sandra Bullock movie, Blindside?
no, they talked, in the Twitter space. They talked about blind site. This is That's what they were talking about, where they can see, yeah, they used Wi-Fi routers to uh, kind of visualize the space of the room. Again, likely to be fake, and it's not that Elon Musk has used fake videos to promote his stuff. If you don't remember, he used fake solar tiles, which the which weren't working, and said they were a working model. Then Tesla AI driving videos were fake. Then there was, like, what's that, Tesla bot. They faked videos of the Tesla bot. Then even the latest version of the Tesla bot V2, they look CGI as AF, like, so.
Nothing like the Indian moon landing.
Hey man, for that budget, the Indian moon landing budget was less than that of a uh, Hollywood movie. So whatever you got for it, it's good enough. Uh, the the hack isn't fake. The the hack did happen, but just I did not lose any money to the hack because I'm smart. You see. Okay, chat later. Okay, free speech later. Let's see. I I hope he's gone so I can shit. Like, yeah, come here. See a lot of live viewers come here to promote your channel. It's the a different thing altogether. Like I have mentioned this, like, when we were the Hexagens were streaming on the Discord syndicate with about 10,000, or at the time there were 5 or 6,000 subscribers. A lot of Hexicans, hey, I am Hexagens, please come in. Let me be on chat, let me join you on stream. Now nobody does that. Guess why? Guess why? Which already? Okay. Again, I.
I'm still clout chasing.
Hey, look, but I like I know you. You have been here since the beginning, so you know. But I wish you would stop using
And
these weird like, weird names every time. So it's a good practice, but I
to
get
keep you on
confused.
your toes.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Tesla
Been here,
truck.
been here since the beginning, and on the seventh day I rested.
Yeah. Like say Finber was again pointing out Tesla truck drove downhill. I think it was a different company. What was that? Nikola. Their truck was, or their video was caught as driving Tesla truck. The semi truck rather wasn't driving downhill, but it's faked other numbers like they were comparing an unloaded truck with a loaded truck or something. So many shits going on there. Anyways, he changed the name from Hex something to free speech, not to get banned automatically. Uh, Let's see. Free. I promote free will. You are free to do whatever you want. But if you come into the chat trying to promote yourself, here's like the new word I learned on Twitter: affinity scams. Uh, so yeah. Anyways, I take a arbitrary weightage of how much you are promoting yourself versus how much you are promoting Hex or the group you are in. And hey, free speech is still there. See,
He got a
the
sub
link
from
to
me.
join here is the link to join the live stream is in the top of the live chat. So you can join if you want anytime.
I think he was talking about he's got a video of the Twitter space with Alex Jones and Musk and Andrew Tate and Vivek.
Look, yeah, a circle jerk of sorts. So that's why I basically don't want to live. Yeah, like we know, like Andrew Tate, like yeah, he has been caught red-handed. Like I don't know, like he himself promotes. Himself has been caught saying that he made most of his money off of chatterbait girls. I don't think I will be supporting such a guy. Alex Jones, yeah, he says some good points, but I still think he is more like a controlled opposition, and mostly they are paid actors. So yeah, I'm not going to go through that space. Oh, then hey, nice to see Crispy Man. I hope you are doing well. Happy holidays. Yeah, he is my favorite statisticians. He puts out. I hope everybody is aware of Hexfire.io. Weird. Stay crispy. Uh, I don't know who need crypto. I don't know what kind of a question that that
Ev-
is.
Everybody needs crypto.
If you,
Put down the credit card. Go get some
I,
crypto.
hello, I was going to say if you are going to give some free crypto to someone, then I am open to it. Like I like free speech. Uh,
Oh, that guy's trying to pull a bunga bunga in the chat.
I don't know. I know, Crispy man, I'm a fan of the mic. Sadly, some people use the golden mic as an indicator, and I have said this multiple times. So a couple of weeks ago, when we were doing like I was doing a 4 hour or a 4 year celebration, and I sang the immediately after the price dropped. So I refrain from using the golden mic for for a couple of weeks. So yes, st- I I'm going to butcher his name. Paule Stanimorovic is giving away crypto for the next 3 days. Mm, okay, if you're giving away hex, pulse x, pulse, then and maybe incentive token. If
E-Hex.
you're
You can give me some
or
rat
EX,
X.
then we are interested. Otherwise, no, I don't care about your
You know
whatever
what?
tokens
Take
worth.
your NFTs and kick rocks.
Yeah, go sell your stuff some, or spread your stuff somewhere else,
Unless you
not
got
here.
some E-Hex, then maybe we can do
Yeah.
some business.
Uh, Finbar is hopping off. I met a guy with serious diabetes. See if I can help him with a fatty meal on his chin. Yes, I hope you can see. There, I am kind of looking into this carnivore diet. I still am. There are a lot of what you call say. I won't say red flags, but there are. I would say yellow flags, means they are doubtful. I'm still doubtful about it. But uncontrolled diabetes, there are like a lot of things involved. Just diet may not help. So please, uh, yeah,
Diet
anyways.
alone might not be enough. He might need the Lord, or some exercise, or some orange juice, or a million things. Some
Yeah.
positive thinking and a nap.
um so I so I always go from the perspective of, or the basic principle is primum non nocere, which is first do no harm. So mm, I I, uh, I will always I, I'm not look. Oh, there are multiple. I want to look into stuff. Yeah, the carnivore diet might be helpful or maybe detrimental. And
I think
the,
it would make me have too much testosterone and I would probably punch walls. I have to mix things
look,
up.
see, there are first of all, the most important thing is regarding stress and cortisol, uh, which is like yeah, if you aren't like, oh my god, you see, finally I think the caffeine is kind of getting to me, and I am becoming kind of neurodivergent. There are too many thoughts to
Oh, your Asperger's is kicking in.
it's My Asperger isn't kicking in. So the thing is, yeah, most of the data I'm seeing both on keto and on carnivore. One thing is there isn't much of a difference between pure calorie restriction versus both intermittent fasting and the keto or carnivore diet, or what you call low carb diet. So that is one thing. Second, your there is talk about this lean mass hyper responder, which is a very rare subset. So just you are kind of taking a risk where you might not actually like having high or increased LDLs may be detrimental to you or may not be as beneficial to you. So, and like one thing is in general there is a difficulty in studying diet because not everybody is uh, lifestyle is same. So you can't be comparing someone like Phelps, who is eating 12,000 calories a day and still doing well, with a guy who is punching numbers, punching keys on all day on
More living a more sediment lifestyle.
like, so yeah, sedentary lifestyle is one of the kind of greatest risk to it. Plus, now my most important kind of my study during my kind of post grad diploma was regarding sleep, and it is kind of the most important thing in your for your health. There are other people talking about it as well, and we haven't really like studied its effects completely because it's really not feasible those kind of studies to do, because you
And get a
you
whoop.
cannot you cannot replicate the daily habits in a clinic. There is this kind of, so
People
there is,
get whoops.
yeah.
I'm not, this isn't a paid advertisement for whoops, but they supposedly just can tell you what kind of sleep you get throughout the night.
Yeah, again, uh, you are using an it's that an app, right? It's an app, right? You can use with your smartwatch or something, or is it something else? uh, he's having connection issues. He'll be back, but yeah, give more of your data to to data brokers, I guess, so they can track your brains more closely while you're sleeping, or maybe if you're implant memory dreams in or dreams into your head while you're sleeping again. We, what is high LDL increase in all mortality? We are getting more and more data on how bad these restrictive diets are. See, ah, so I think he's back. You can unmute yourself when you want. Yeah, so basically that is true. Like we know having high LDLs is kind of bad in general. So why take the risk of having high LDLs even on a, I think I forgot the LEM model. I think I forget that new energy, lipid energy something model. Again, it's kind of it's first of all, I am going to say it's a model. So we may never it. I won't say we may never know the truth about it, but it's still not completely uh, like verified. Again, a model is a model. So what's the quote like? The map is not the territory. So you know, it's a, like I did go through it, and like I had to go back to my biochemistry textbook, so I don't want to go, like I hate doing that study. But see, they have some bad assumptions, I would say. Like they are pointing out to a specific enzyme. I think it's called, fuck, ketokinase or some variety of fructose ketokinase or something. So the thing is, and they are saying that it is an unregulated enzyme which causes a positive feedback. See, the thing is, in nature in general, the, I there are very rare cases where there is a natural feedback loop, a positive feedback loop or continuous. There are always check. There are automatic checks and balances for uh, hexokinases themselves. Most of the hexokinases are product restricted. That means whatever reaction they catalyze or yeah act as catalysts for, the end product is kind of inhibitory on the on the enzyme. So you are making an assumption that the fructokinase is any different. What is not known is the influence of other what do you call hormones, etc. on it. So not known is not the same as uncontrolled. So anyways, long and short of it, I do not recommend the uh, hi- carnivore diet. If you want to, you are free to, but m- uh, sub like calorie restricted omnivore diet should be good for your health in general. So
I
don't
think
panic. See, he- yes, weight loss is bound to happen because see, a high fat diet, like when you are eating high fat, it's or a high protein, more specific. One thing is, first of all, your satiety centers in your brain are triggered more easily. That means it is likely that you may feel satisfied, or what you call the meat sweats sometimes, like you feel drowsy after eating too much meat. You get uh, satisfied easily, so you might be eating fewer calories as a whole. So by default, the second thing is digesting protein and fat takes kind of more energy than purely carbohydrates. So you might be doing that
Oh, that's
also.
why you feel sluggish after eating meat, because your body is processing and digesting and working harder.
And like the see, there are going to be my whole thing about it. I would give, like I said earlier, I am giving it an amber light. Proceed with caution. If you want to, I am not sold on the carnivore diet. I am going to be like beginning to suspect it is a big beef industry conspiracy. Like they are trying to sell you more beef because yeah, it's like everything is grift nowadays. So anyways,
It's because the cows don't have any lobbyists.
uh, yeah, I I doubt that. And by the way, it's the same guys, like big agro. It's a one big conglomerate. Most of the uh, crops that are grown go as feed to the animal husbandry, and if that has to be profitable, they have to be able to sell the beef or pork, whatever. So yeah,
Easy
I would
bug.
mind blown. Like this is another thing common amongst those spreading the carnivore diet. Like plants are trying to kill you, as if animals don't, like animals are made to be eaten. Like assuming we are assuming that they won't be having chemical mechanisms inside them to prevent being eaten. like like and there are like the what they call plants containing and what anti-nutrients. There are the whole discovery regarding anti-nutrients was made through eggs. you know if you this is like we were taught it in, I think, high school or something. Like if you eat too many eggs, then you become deficient in biotin, because there is a protein called abiotin in eggs. So raw eggs can lead to that, so you should be eating at least boiled or parboiled or uh, bo-
Cook your
cooked eggs,
damn
or
eggs. Cook your
cooked.
damn eggs, people. Come
Yeah,
on.
yeah. So like so
You're not
we
Rocky Balboa. Cook your eggs.
plus so we may never know what kind of other anti-nutrients there might be in meat. Plus other than anti-nutrients, just zoonotic diseases are only possible via eating meat. Certain zoonotic diseases are only possible via eating certain meats. So yeah, so we never. I am pro omnivore diet. I will keep promoting it. You, I will observe those on the carnivore diet for a long time, maybe. So you are my guinea pigs for me. I hope you guys had mentioned it before going on the carnivore diet, so we could have done like a before and after blood tests and physicals,
Yeah.
etc. And publish a proper study. I
Timestamp it.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
got our precious little guinea pigs here.
yeah. And there is another thing, like from what I have seen, or those who have mentioned the carnivore diet helping in weight loss or other health benefits. They haven't just gone on the carnivore diet, they have had other lifestyle changes as well. If you go from working in an office to gardening along with the carnivore diet, then maybe your weight loss might not be just due to the carnivore diet. Yeah.
Maybe it's because you stopped pounding bottles of whiskey every day. Maybe that was part of the reason why you felt
Yeah,
better.
so that's another thing. Like uh, I was working in an ICSR, yeah, that is individual clinical safety reports. So I prefer looking at each case individually, or what I call don't forget to see the trees in the forest. Look, now I am not misquoting it. I mean each. Don't forget to see the trees in the forest. In that is, each individual case is different. Yes, you can get some aggregate data, but without proper context or proper debiasing is what I would like to say. It's useless. There is this quote that is attributed to Mark Twain. There are lies, there are damn lies, and there is statistics. So unless you know how the statistics have been put up, they don't really mean anything. Which again, I before I forget, I was here to talk about. Um I was listening to an earlier stream by Dr. V.A. Shiva. He is going to be the guest on FN Hangout, no, not FN Hangout, but on the Discourse Syndicate. He's a presidential candidate. Uh, and he was talking about I think the New Zealand vaccine data that has been published, and some guy had published that data, or rather published a paper that vaccine are causing deaths increased death in the elderly within. So there was a lot of debate going on, but my whole thing is like, you are going to trust government data. Why, like it's garbage in garbage out. If you are going to trust government data, then like, yeah, whatever you want to share.
Yeah, I don't trust anyone. I didn't know you're allowed to use the V word on here, but um,
uh,
doesn't Shiva claim to have like invented email or something? I don't know if I trust.
so yeah, again, yes, he does. And again, I just looked into it. Like, he's like very good at explaining it. He's not referring to like the email itself. He's good at semantics. At least I can say that. What he's referring to, he invented a different system, like for what was in office mail, that is was going on, like what. So he uses it in a different term, but he did invent a different system of email, not what we see currently. So I give it to him. But like, i I think I have said this multiple times. I promote this book called Science and Sanity, or what is the principle of general semantics. Like, so what I say is, treat everything at its own merit. Like, so whatever, all statements, including mine, weigh them on their own merit, instead of. what has been said earlier, or what has been so yeah, I he says uh, he invented the email. Did invent something like the email. He and I don't agree with everything that he says. Like, he talks a lot about health, but again he promotes supplements which I don't concur with. Mainly, one thing, he promotes a lot of turmeric, or what's cook. I fail to pronounce it, coumarin, or whatever compound in turmeric which is supposed to be helpful. Now, yes, having a little bit of turmeric in your food is I would say is healthy. Having turmeric supplements is not, and there are studies coming out that they too much of turmeric or turmeric is actually toxic to your liver. So,
I need some
uh,
turmeric. I've ran out of turmeric. I usually put a little turmeric in everything, paprika, mostly garlic powders,
yeah. So,
lots of sea salt. A lot of people talk
yeah,
crap about salt. I think like sea salt's really good for you.
yeah. Sea salt is good. Like, again, you have to like think about the dosage which it is taken. Yeah, once in a while, or rather even daily,
I,
if you're having a pinch full of turmeric on your steak or whatever, or you're putting in, yeah, it's okay, it's good. Yes, it serves the main purpose of eating, that is flavor. Yes, it does have that, and as well as color. So it's good, and other health benefits may or may not be there, but just that itself is good. Anything it,
just from the aesthetics
yeah,
of the orientation and color configuration of your plate. Turmeric is good just for that. It'll improve your life just to have the pretty color on you. Yeah, just don't
sorry,
overdo it.
my like I forgot to read the chat. Like, yeah, Ahmed says the problem with taking carnivore diet, it increases my sex drive. Not good when workplace is mostly women, can't concentrate. Well, again, we don't really know if carnivore actually does that, but if you yes, so that is like going to be an issue anyway. No question says, so how many portion of bacon have you eaten in the past 5 years? Like, I have no one in this.
I love bacon.
So, yes, I love it too. Like, favorite. And here we get something called maple flavored bacon, and it's
Not,
amazing.
not that Canadian crap.
No, no, it's kind of spicy as well as sweet, and it tastes amazing. I know, like, people will be asking, like, oh, but you are Hindu, why do you eat how can you eat bacon? I think I covered it already. I just say my prayers afterwards. My God is a kind God, so he forgives me. The participants have other factors in negative stats, but do not sure I've have enter. See, see, now you can see the caffeine kicking in. My reading is going. Please let me try that again. The study participants may have other factors that increase negative stats, but we do know for sure high protein and fat taxes the liver and the entire digestive system more than a balanced diet. Now, again, there is a duplicity, I would say, in this. Like, when the liver is actually not functioning well, then it's a different system altogether. Like, then like liver repair, it needs more protein, but if you are having more too much of protein, then it again affects your health. So it's like it's too complex. So
It
yeah,
negates
balanced
it.
diet.
I've heard that you could have eating like brains. Like there's weird stuff nutrition wise and like animal brains or eating liver or something like so that could negate the negative side effects of eating animal remains if there were added nutrition in the liver, the brain, or something. Some people swear by it, but I'm not out here eating monkey brains.
Mm, like I have eaten beef brain, goat brain, but again, of course, but my it's not for health benefit. It's purely for, I have done it purely for taste, and it does taste, and like the texture of it is something, an acquired uh, taste, I would say. So I do really, like, in terms of health benefits, I don't know about it. For 4 year 4 years, people have been told. I think you mean 4 years, and autocorrect.
For
It is
years, people have been told calorie
told
restricted
this,
carbs.
and what happened? They are fat. The thing is, how many people stick to it? Most of the people who do restrict the calorie, like, do lose weight in the interim, but after losing weight, go back to their old lifestyle. So I don't, I don't eat bacon that often. I am not a standard American diet. My food is never handed to me in a bag through window. That is a different issue altogether.
Put the bacon in a bag. Put it through the window.
Yeah, like, I have approximately 10 servings of pork in the past 10 years. Yeah, usually. Don't consume I don't consume dairy, eggs, and other ingredient in baked good is avoided. Estimate 12 to 24 total meals centered around animals, about once a, I think. Sounds good to me. Like, and from what I assume, you are quite healthy. So
Don't consume dairy. I put milk in my coffee. Make some like
yeah, like,
Alfredo
I,
sauce. You gotta use milk and butter. Oh, butter. You don't consume butter though. Butter
I
is
don't.
dank. Put that on some toast like all day.
Yeah, man. Like, just, or on, I don't know, hot cakes. Like, just drizzle some butter on top of it.
What's the point of living if you don't eat butter?
Like, what's the point of living longer if you are not satisfying your taste buds? Like, yeah, yummy butter.
He's just overcome the sensations of the body. He's just out here fucking becoming RoboCop. Tin top, dot, bop, dun, dun.
Is it the unnatural concept? Yes, of course, that is another thing. Like, supplements, they have like concentrations which are really, there is no like s- uh, scientific basis for having those high concentrations. So yes, like natural food from the. Anyways, we went off topic, and I am getting sort of delirious right now. But hey, if you want to, we can go on. But again, I want to promote
The,
our.
the pills are kicking in, D-Raj.
No, no, I haven't had any pills for a long time. But as I mentioned, just having dark coffee on an empty stomach is enough to trigger certain functions in your brain. Plus,
Yeah,
other than that, like it's a whole.
I need another cup of coffee ASAP.
No, I think I actually now I'm feeling hungry. My stomach is kind of growling.
Need some
So
toast with some butter on it, though. Start the day off right.
yeah, yep. So, anyways, I will end this live stream here if you're okay with it, or do you want to have
I
your.
refuse. I
So
refuse to end.
sorry, man, but I have to go. We will have another chat on the Hex Guild channel, uh, t.m no, YouTube slash. Wait a minute, let me search for it, guys, or if somebody can post the
Hex
link to it.
foodies? You got Hex Asians? What are you shilling? T.me?
Yeah, the Hex Foodies YouTube channel, Hex Guild, I guess. Wait a minute. I will share the link to it. Uh, where which is a more appropriate place to be talking about diet, etc. Wait a minute.
Everyone
Let
needs
me.
to know, needs to hear about diet improvements. Shill all the channels, all the T.me's. Stop eating crap.
See, no, yeah. So I like to keep it simple. Like I like to have like a funnel. Like on Twitter, I promote Hexasians. On Hexasians, I promote Hex Guild. So directing everybody to the Hex Guild Telegram group slowly but steadily, which
Perfect.
is which you should be doing as well if you are, and which I consider as a good sign of being in the Hex community.
Yeah,
I,
let Davin deal with them over there.
yes,
Having any trouble with any crypto influencers, send them over to Davin. He'll take care of them.
mm, I like, like the thing is, Davin is still like kind of. How should I put it? Like he is still a bit too trusty of people, trusting of people. Like that's why, like I mentioned earlier, he got scammed for $15 on Twitter, and that is not even the first time. Like I think he
Send,
sent
sending
Bitcoin to some guy in Africa as well.
he fell for the African priest. This is not good.
So yeah, I try to. I am very active on the in the Hex Guild Telegram group. I am trying to like be more generous with the deletion of stuff or banhammer or the banhammer in general. But uh, I it gets to me, man. Like anyways, hey man, thanks for being here. You know, like I said this earlier, this live stream is like a therapy session for me. So thanks for being here. See you on the in the Hex Guild live stream on Wednesday or Thursday, uh, according to Asia time. I have linked the channel here. If you can join us on a similar live stream there. I'm going to end this stream with our favorite outro. So, bye, guys. Any final words?
Stake it to make it.
Stake it till you make it. Wait.
আই বাদাম আছে পালো মাথা চুড়ি মালা দিয়ে মোবাইলে বডি ভাঙা দিয়ে বাদাম মোবাইলে বডি গুলো পাঁচ টাকা দাম তাতে সমান সমান বাদাম